peace is a path to the prosperity of a nation. Let me train. On the news this morning, Governor Fubara says people with integrity are on his side. PDP member alleges threat to life amidst legal action with PDP former chairman. Airstrikes destroy illegal refinery site in River State. Labour proposes fresh minimum wage demand. On the foreign scene, US tells Israel it won't join any Iran retaliatory. I'm Ifechuku Moyel with the news. River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says the real people with integrity and character are solidly standing with his administration. The governor's chief press secretary, Nelson Chukwudi, made this known in a statement on Sunday. According to the statement, Governor Fubara said that some other persons who claim and arrogate integrity and character to themselves actually do not have any of such qualities. The governor said the support of former Governor Peter Odili for his administration is giving some people high blood pressure. In another development, the leader of the Simplified Movement in Obiakpo local government area, Chijioke Ihumo, says the people of Obiakpo will continue to fight against injustice in the state. Speaking at the Ward 9 Elioparawo Simplified Movement Thanksgiving for the Supreme Court victory of Governor Siminalayi Fubara, Mr. Ihumo emphasized the support from various ethnic groups in governing River State.
I want to thank all of you for coming out. Have it in mind that all of you voted for the governor of River State. It's not only one man that voted for him. Everybody here voted for Fubara. And what we owe him is prayers and to protect him. We voted for Fubara. We said, what is the offense of this man? Up to now, nobody has told us. Nobody. And they want people to support illegality. Obiakpo is fully simplified. Somebody must help you to climb. What is happening in River State today is injustice. At the appropriate time, the law will speak. There is time for everything. So I want to assure of us, say, this state belongs to all of us. Obiakpo local government, everybody they involved. Both the indigenous and the non-indigenous, because they do business here.
Also, former leader of Obiakpo Legislative Assembly, Achona, said no individual can stop the Simplified Movement in Obiakpo.
What everybody sees that is impossible is made possible today. And let me state it clearly. Every one of us are stakeholders in Ward 9. No one individual will say he owns Ward 9. We are here to support the moving train, which is the governor of River State. And no one man can stop us. Let my resignation not put any man into jeopardy, because I did it based on self-conviction.
Moving on, Titus Jones, a member of the PDP who instituted a court case to stop the former PDP national chairman Uche Secondus from attending the party's meeting, has raised alarm over an alleged threat to his life. Mr. Jones spoke to journalists in Port Harcourt.
And since ever the matter was published, they went to court and it was adjourned. I have been getting series of threats from unknown people threatening to kill me and my family concerning the court I went to just for justice. I hurt nobody. I just went to approach court since the court is the last hope of the common man.
Mr. Jones called on law enforcement agencies to urgently intervene in the matter.
So I am calling on all security agencies, the police, the commissioner of police, the AIG, the IGP, to please come to my rescue. And if anything happens to me or my family, the said persons should be held responsible. The series of calls and threats that I am getting is coming from angle, because some of them will tell me that you have the mind to take our boss to court. We will do you this, we'll kill you, we'll kill your family, and all those things. So that is why I said, let me raise alarm.
The police have not spoken on this. Now, on Tuesday, a federal high court in Abuja will hear a suit seeking to stop former PDP chairman Uche Secondus from participating in the party's meetings. Justice Ian Ekwo, in a short ruling, also fixed the date in a separate suit filed to bar PDP chieftain Celestine Omehia from attending the PDP's National Executive Committee NEC meeting. Away from that, the Nigerian Air Force says airstrikes by its air component of Operation Delta Safe against oil thieves in the Niger Delta destroyed 7 illegal refinery sites and 4 boats over the weekend in River State. Director of NAF Public Relations, Air Vice Marshal Edward Gapquet, said the strikes formed part of the successes against the activities of economic saboteurs operating in the Niger Delta region. In other news, the chairman of the Obirikwere Airport Autonomous Branch, Gospower Amadieke of the National Union of Road Transport Workers, NURTW River State, has lauded its state chairman, Boma Tom George, for exceptional leadership abilities as he marks his 120 days in office. Listing some of his achievements, the chairman of Obirikwere Airport Branch, Mr. Amadieke, said Mr. Tom George, within 4 months in office, raised a standard secretariat for the State Council. He also successfully addressed community disputes within the NURTW, established new branches in the state to enhance the union's operations, and instituted legal and peace committees, among others.
In spite of all things, he never relents. He continues to do more than what the past chairman of the union did. I can beat my chest to say that Ambassador Comrade Boma Tom George, he has done a lot of things within 120 days. The drivers are happy. They are enjoying because they are now running in a smooth atmospheric condition. The welfare of the drivers, he has also uplifted them. He has been able to set a pace to ensure that the National Union of Road Transport Workers run in a smooth ground.
Mr. Amadieke also praised Mr. Tom George for his skills in uniting all disgruntled members and drivers, both commercial and non-commercial. Also speaking, the branch secretary of Obirikwere Airport, NURTW, Sunday Owa, and the treasurer, McKinney Silvanus, urged other aggrieved members of the union to embrace reconciliation and collaborate with Mr. Tom George.
The type of national union we have been seeing before is no longer like that today. Hence, he take over as the state chairman. The way he pilots the affairs of the union is very, very encouraging. He have make it compulsory that all the interests of the drivers must be protected. So far, National Union of Road Transport Workers is concerned. He have make it compulsory that anything conflict within anybody in the state concerning National Union of Road Transport Workers cannot exist anymore.
For the first time, we are having a branch executive meeting. We had it and it was successful. I will pray that the Lord Almighty continue to strengthen him. As he is striving to move ahead, he will continue to achieve a greater goal, and we that have seen more good things from his administration will continue to help him, support him.
Still to come, Labour proposes fresh minimum wage demand. Stay with us. You're welcome back, and now the rest of the news. The organized labor is demanding 615,000 naira as a new minimum wage for workers to cope with the many economic realities and high cost of living in Nigeria. The new wage was reached after consultations between the NLC and the Trade Union Congress, TUC. Moving on, the people of Eli-Okwodo are urging the River State government to disregard the call from Romaholo community for compensation over Ohiaminimba land. The acting head chief of Eli-Okwodo community, Achinike Mecha, in an interview said the purported Supreme Court judgment being paraded by Romaholo was only on a particular portion of land known as Omodudorali, Wellibon miles away from the government acquired land.
Mawolo has nothing there, and the history is already there up till now. Where Mawolo people have something is that of Omodudorali, which up till now we are still in the appeal court. Anything concerning where the staff city is not situated, it does not concern Mawolo people. The people that have something there is Omuchumo, Mbodo, Alo, and then Okot, and we have the plan. After 2005, when this land was acquired by state government, all this land grabber from Mawolo is not in existence. They have not come.
Another chief, Mekele Odu, also spoke.
Ohiaminimba land belongs to El Bokodo. It is a vast land, part of which El Bokodo, in conjunction with Umuchiwombodo Alo in 2005, donated to Rivers State government. There is an acquisition survey plan to that, and that very land was legitimately donated to Rivers State government in 2005, whereas Umawolo don't have any piece of land around Ohiaminimba land. Supreme Court never awarded the land called Ohiaminimba land to Umawolo. Supreme Court only awarded a piece of land called Omododoro Eliwelipo to Umawolo.
Away from that, the chairman of Nigerian Institution of Surveyors in Rivers State, Baridi Lebara, has stressed the importance of indicating the exact position of a land boundary in land dispute resolution. Mr. Lebara spoke during the second edith of late L.W. Chukwu Memorial Lecture and unveiling of the Course Station Monument at its secretariat in Port Harcourt.
Precise boundary definition is paramount to preventing disputes as it ensures clear delineation of property lines. A boundary survey conducted by a qualified surveyor plays a crucial role in the process of preventing disputes. Precise boundary definition establishes legally recognized property lines, and it helps property owners understand the extent of their land ownership rights and obligations, including responsibilities such as maintenance. Clear boundary lines mitigates the potential for disputes neighboring property owners.
On the spot, the guest lecturer at the event and Dean, Faculty of Law at the Rivers State University, Chizindu Nwigwe, represented by an Associate Professor of Law, Anubum Onoha, says failure to adhere to precise boundary position contributes to many communal crises in Nigeria.
One of the major problems of this land dispute is our failure to do what is called contract of sale of land. What we are always interested is the deed of conveyance. The contract of sale of land will enable you to know the title of the land, of the vendor's land. That is one major advantage of contract of sale of land. Please do not write any deed without having a contract of sale of land.
The humanitarian outreach of United Baptist Church in Ahoda East local government area of River State has organized a free food distribution exercise for the needy in the streets of Ahoda. Speaking to newsmen, a reverend in the church, John Clark Koko, said the act of kindness was a way of supporting and putting smiles on the faces of people amid economic hardship.
We realize that we are in a very difficult time in Nigeria, and instead of putting blames on people, we felt that we have a role to play because Jesus himself fed 5,000 people, and so as a church we mobilized people to contribute raw food, curry, rice, yam, beans, oil, salt. We went to the street to distribute the food to as many that were in need. It was an exciting moment. We are the humanitarian outreach of United Baptist Church Ahoda. Annually we organize Widows Week, where we give them food, we give them clothes.
Dr. Clark Koko also appreciated members of the church who sacrificed their resources for the success of the outreach. He spoke alongside some beneficiaries.
We appreciate the good Lord that has given you people this IQ to remember us will replenish your pocket in a million folds.
What you people have been doing, we have not seen it. You people should continue in this way.
God will promote honor. I want to appreciate everyone who participated in this. I think it's a starting point. Let us continue to help those who are in need the little way we can help them, and God will bless us all.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
The White House has warned Israel that the U.S. will not participate in any retaliatory strikes on Iran. Officials said U.S. President Joe Biden urged Israel to consider its response carefully. Over 300 drones and missiles were fired at Israel overnight, which Iran said was in response to an April 1st strike on its consulate in Syria. Almost all weapons were shot down by Israeli, U.S. and allied forces before they reached their target.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
That's a wrap on the news this morning. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. Governor Fubara says the people with integrity are backing his administration. A PDP member, Titus Jones, is alleging threats to life following his suit against PDP former chairman Uche Secondus. Air Force airstrikes have destroyed 7 illegal refinery sites in River State. Labour has proposed a 615,000 naira fresh minimum wage demand. And on the foreign scene, U.S. has told Israel that it will not participate in any retaliatory strikes on Iran. The news was edited by Martha Okirinkem. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Ife Chukwumoyeli. Many thanks for listening.